seen one.
I'll be going to the game on Sunday.
Of course you will.
You know how much the tickets will be?
No.
Sorry?
The camera there.
Oh yeah, that's all good. Shouldn't be an issue.
Ladies and gents.
Oh, thanks, Simon. How are you?
Only 3 rounds remain here in the NPL Queensland regular season, and there is pressure at both ends of the table here in Slacks Creek. Good afternoon and welcome to FQTV from Meakin Park, the home of Football Queensland, for this round 20 meeting between Brisbane Roar and Moreton City. Paul Ayres with you in the commentary booth. The Roar beginning this afternoon bottom of the ladder on just 13 points, 3 behind Magic United, and needing to climb out of the bottom 2. There's still a route to safety, but with Lions away and Gold Coast Knights still to come, the margin for error is disappearing. Meanwhile, Moreton City arrived third on 36 points. The reigning premiers have the chance to gain ground on Peninsula Power today, although Gold Coast Knights remain close behind. Moreton won the reverse fixture 6-0, and Marquez Walters scored a hat-trick. He also struck 3 past this Raw side in the Kappa Pro Series, so the home defence knows exactly where the danger lies today. The Raw, however, have found the net 11 times across their last 5 fixtures, and a season-defining afternoon is ahead for them. Looking at the lineups today, guys, starting with the visitors, Moreton coach Cameron Miller has made a couple of changes from the 2-2 draw with Peninsula Power. Nathan Foster obviously starts in goal once again. James Murphy, number 2. Jack McAnally, number 4. Aidan Raftery, number 8. Marquez Walters, the danger man, number 9 up front. Harry Arneson, number 10. Darcy Safran Singh, number 19. The captain, Lachlan Sayers, back in the side, number 22. Joseph Scott gets a start, number 11, out on the wide positions. And Emery Donnelly Flanagan, number 14, in the midfield. Isaac Karuna rounds things out, number 20. On the bench, we have Dylan Manecki, number 5. Damien Anderson, number 7. Liam Byrne, number 13. Riley Stent, number 21, provides goalkeeper cover. And Raul Dewan, number 25. And Jaden Fidra, number 18. For the Raw, We've got George Plusnin in goal, Charlie Parkin number 32, Roman Canosa number 34, Tyler Sorensen number 38, Niall Tom number 39, Reese Williams 49, Riley Bond 51, Nelson Deng 52, Valkanis starts 36, and Zachary Harrison number 37. And we've all started here, guys, at Meakin Park. The Raw playing from right to left in their traditional orange, Moreton City in their traditional black kits going from left to right. Now yesterday, guys, we would have seen the top two play each other, Lions and Peninsula Power. That finished in a 1-0 win for the Lions, who go further clear at the top of the table. So it's a good chance for Moreton City today to catch up on second place Peninsula Power, who dropped points away from home. Niall Tom, they're trying to hold the ball up. Raw looking to keep possession early and grow their way into this game. I presume a very important fixture for them, with Gold Coast United picking up a shock win yesterday at Gold Coast, at home to Gold Coast Knights in the Gold Coast Derby. That throwing going Moreton City's way. Karuna playing it across the back. And that's given away cheaply by McAnally. Raw could have got through there. They've recovered well. Perhaps a bit of rust after the week off for Moreton City. Shaking off the cobwebs, and Foster sending this one long. Through ball there, nearly finding Walters, who has picked it up, flashed across the face of goal, and well held there by George Plusnin in goal. Well, keeping the ball pretty well in this first opening 3 minutes, and determined to play their brand of football, and despite really needing some points today, playing out from the back and taking those risks. Tug on the shirt there, the ref should pick that one up, and it's a free kick to the Raw. It looks like a yellow card has been shown to one of the Raw players, perhaps for an incident earlier off the ball. Is Valkanis who picked that one up. The referee did point to the other side of the field, so whether that was something that went on slightly beforehand, but it is still a Raw free kick. Moreton City with a chance to swing one in here. Looks like Lachlan Sayers is walking over, possibly to take this one. He was absent from Moreton City's last game, but Joseph Scott is with him as well. It looks like he could be eyeing this one on his left boot. So Plusnin here has to be careful. It could be coming in from either angle towards or away from goal. It is Scott, and it is well cleared. And Raw look like they could be on the break there, brought down, and we're probably going to see another card. The card is out. And that is a yellow card given. The Moreton City player out of shot, so we'll confirm that in a second. Deng playing the ball forward. Captain again today for Brisbane Roar. Sayers giving it away. Here is Tom trying to squeeze the ball through, and it is a corner for Brisbane. Their first chance of the game coming 6 minutes in. It's been a pretty positive start for the Brisbane Roar. Swung in by the Raw and cleared with the header. But they've recovered well. The Raw back on the right-hand side. Looking for a cross again. That's Valkanis heading towards the back post. And Canosa could not get there for the Raw. Parking to Deng. Another ball in, and that's put over the top. A good chance there for the Raw. McAnally happy to hold on to the ball and try and force the Raw forward, who are happy to sit where they are in their current positions. Arneson moving the ball across the back again to McAnally. Moreton City now getting into the area, and it has been called late for offside. Moreton City giving away the ball quite cheaply so far in this opening 10 minutes.
That's a yellow for you. It's not
No, it was originally football. Yeah, but when you say soccer, they say football.
Plusnin happy to send this one long. Deng follows it up with a header. It's forced its way back. Marquez got a touch on that and helps Moreton regain possession. Who've sent it back over the top for Marquez. In the right channel now, and he has won a corner for Moreton. Expecting another one to be heading towards George Plusnin's goal, the left-footed Joseph Scott. Swinging this one in for City. It's a good corner. A bit of a scramble, but they have got it out the raw. And that's all the way back from Foster. The Raw will be very happy with the way they've defended that. McAnally now picking the ball up, looking to restart for Moreton City. Raftery looked through there, but the ref had already called for a free kick for Moreton City, so it has been brought back. You heard a few disgruntled shouts from the City bench. They were hoping advantage got played, and Brisbane Roar just playing with Moreton a bit, slowing down the restart. Harry Arneson going back to Foster in goal, who of course was former Brisbane Roar Academy goalkeeper himself. One of the highest NPL appearances over the last 3 seasons. Arneson looking to find Marquez there, but well cut out by the Raw, who started this half very strong. Raftery going down there, injured. And with the physios coming on the field, he has to come off, but only for a moment. He's back on already, and here's Deng moving the ball up the field for the Raw. And Deng has lost it. It is out for a throw, so it gives Raw a chance to reset. Arneson to take. And again, all the way back to Foster for Moreton City. Well cut out there by Deng, but it's back over the top to Safra Singh. And across through, Deng cut that one out well again with his head. He's Raftery now. And back out to Murphy. He looks to pick the cross and manages to grab another corner for Moreton City. The captain, Lachlan Sayers, back in the side today, taking this one. Another former Roar Academy player out there, and again, he'll be looking to swing this one towards goal. Perhaps looking for the main man at the back post, Marquez Walters, who's on 22 so far for the season. And he was being held. Arneson to McAnally. Some strong pressing from Arneson. Oh, Sorensen there, sorry, for the Roar. And again, the Roar press forcing an error from Moreton City, and they've got the throw for some reason, wanting to take it way further back than where they could. The ref reminds them that they've got about a quarter of the pitch to gain. Is Amantidis for the Roar, coming into the side today, hasn't started the last few, but he makes the lineup. And a chance to impress in a pivotal part of the season. And he's impressed there. Driving run on the left-hand side. Cut back. And blasted wide. Here's Murphy to Safran Singh, back to Murphy. Moreton City happy to play on. Safran Singh again, this is a good run himself, and he's gone down. The referee says no. And now he's pointing to the goal kick. Safran Singh saying his shirt got pulled as he broke into the box there with his driving run. Some quick feed. Two good bits of dribbling in a row there from both sides. First we had Amantidis setting up Sorensen at one end, and then Moreton City at the other end. Safran Singh driving into the box and going to ground. And that's strong pressing again from Niall Tom. The forced mistakes from Moreton City in the first 20 minutes with that press. And even that, they'll be very happy with forcing the long ball and regaining possession back. It's whether they can keep this up for the remaining 70 minutes, though, is the question. Arneson going down there, but the ref not giving him anything. He's Deng. And he has forced the ball forward. Sorensen on it now, plays it on the right-hand side. Tom cutting back. And that's driven across the face of goal. Foster collects that one comfortably for Moreton City. Safran Singh dribbling his way into unfamiliar territory. And that's a beautiful switch ball. Valkanis now, he has to be careful. He is on the yellow. And Amantidis again looking to break up that left-hand side, but Donnelly Fagan knows what he's trying to do. He's seen it earlier and gets the block. Harrison now getting the block. Moreton City struggling to get the ball out at the back because the Brisbane Roar press has been extremely strong so far in the opening 20 minutes. Forcing plenty of throw-ins and long balls having to be played by Moreton City, and ultimately stopping them from keeping the type of possession they would normally have. Is Amantidis. Plays the ball through, but looks like Foster's going to come all the way for that one, and it does just come into the area, so he can pick that on up. There's now Tom. Nearly finding Sorensen there. This gives Moreton City a chance to break on the counter. They're driving, and they look for the shot. Marquez Walters resetting the play. And he did look offside there, Aiden Raftery. Thought about the shot one too many times earlier as he was approaching the Brisbane Roar goal, and perhaps, you know, you have the temptation to try and thread the ball through to the Shark with his goal scoring prowess this season. Once again, up there at the very top of the NPL top scorer charts. But when you've got a guy like that on the pitch, it's often very tempting to try and find them at every opportunity, and you can't blame them. George Plasner sends this one up. And it could be another corner here to the Roar. When Amantidis is coming over to the opposite side to take this one. And one thing the Brisbane Roar do have over this Moreton City side is plenty of height. You look at Noel Tom, their number 39 in the middle, towering over practically everyone, even the goalkeeper. And that's sent high perhaps too high, more of a drop ball into the area, and it's easily cleared by Moreton City. Another one across on a poor backwards header. Here's a chance for Deng. Sent back in by the Raw, who are pressing for a goal. Joseph Scott couldn't find the through ball for Moreton City, but he did relieve the pressure there. Here's Valkanis looking to restart for the Raw. Off to Deng. And parking back to Deng, who had a great chance there to put the Brisbane Raw 1-0 up. Here's Sorensen. Amantidis. Just one touch too many. Moreton City looking to break. Marquez Waters knew he was offside. Here's Scott though. It does get it across the face of goal. Moreton City retaining possession. Safran Singh. Raftery now. And it's a throw into the Raw. Smart play there by Marquez Waters on that attack. Knew he was offside, held off to allow Joseph Scott to run onto it and flash a ball across the face of the 6-yard box. A very dangerous ball that could not be converted. Riley Bond doing well there. Amantidis, a great bit of trickery, and flashes a ball across towards the penalty spot. That did touch a hand. The ref has given the throw in. Raftery sending that one long and giving it away. The Raw returning fire, looking for Harrison. Cross swung in and swung over into the car park by the Raw. They have to make more of those opportunities when they do get them. They have got the height advantage against the Moreton City backline, and chances to cross, corner kicks are probably going to be one of their best weapons of this match if they can utilize them. Here's Scott dribbling across. Looking for Waters there. Perhaps it was another opportunity to strike one himself. He did have plenty of space. Murphy battling well there to win the ball. Safran Singh driving run, and a very, very good tackle. It's Niall Tom holding the ball up well. Valkanis wins it back. Sorensen now on the counter, looking for Amantidis on the left-hand side. And he flashes a shot towards Foster, and it's straight at him. Showing plenty of positivity out there on the left, Amantidis. Some driving runs, happy to take on his man at right back. Scott over the top. And Waters has found it. Cuts back, and that's a very, very good tackle. Last-ditch tackle, and it's brought the roar on the count of Sorensen. Amantidis thought about the switch and sends it centrally. Safran Singh doesn't have many options there. Only Waters was up, and you can see all the orange shirts there with them. Valkanis to Amantidis on the left. Well held by Sorensen, under pressure there, and back with the captain Deng. Sorensen with a ball over the top. And it's now Tom, and it's in! Sorensen with the ball over the top. It's found its way to Niall Tom. And a 32nd minute goal for the Brisbane Roar. And it's been deserved. They've pressed very well. They may not have had plenty of chances. But the big man up top in orange has put his side one up. And a very, very important goal in the relegation battle of the NPL. Of course, we discussed earlier yesterday, Gold Coast United getting a shock 1-0 win in the derby against Gold Coast Knights. A Logan Sambrook goal there in the 18th minute. And then that sent GCU ahead of Magic United in that bottom three race to escape relegation. The Roar, if that result stays the same, would be off the bottom of the ladder. It would bring Magic United bottom on a goal difference.
What happened to red cards and yellow cards?
Safran Singh dispossessed. Sayer, though, happy to play this one back. McAnally being hunted down by Niall Tom. But that's a great ball over the top. Donnelly Fagan looking for a cross. Can't quite find it. Maybe 1-0 up, you wouldn't think it, listening to the Roar bench screaming instructions, and that is a long throw by Scott right underneath the goalkeeper, and that is a great catch by George Plusnin, who seemed to take a bit of a knock to the abdomen. Now, of course, he won't be required to come off if physios are required to come on in this, as he is the goalkeeper.
And then what do we do during halftime?
Plenty will note changes by IFAB in the week, changing rules to many top leagues in the world, where if goalkeepers do go down with an injury, then an outfield player has to come off if they're requiring treatment, but it does not apply in the case of impact caused by a tackle. Something certainly to watch out for if you're a Premier League or A-League fan going into the next season. Sorensen sending another ball high, this one without perhaps the delicate touch of the last. Canosa sending that throw as far as he possibly can, and it is a good throw, and he's found Niall Tom, who gets dragged down. And that's perfect for the Raw. A chance midway into Moreton City's half to perhaps swing one into the box and take advantage of that aerial threat that they do have, and looks like they are, because not only is Niall Tom heading into the area, but so is Deng, their other tall defenders. Canosa heading over as well. And this is going to be Amantidis swinging the ball towards goal. It did cause a bit of confusion. Not sure where the ball was going there for a second as it dropped. Harrison up, and Sorensen wins it. Harrison again, but that is a free kick to Moreton City. Bit of a late one there. Harrison's in trouble. He has been given a yellow card. He joins Valkanis in the book. Bit of shoving going on now between McAnally at the back and several of the Raw players. Tara Sorensen in the center of it. Looked like it started off as a bit of a joke between them two. It was all smiles, and the referee looks like he's pulling perhaps the captains over. Well, no, it's not the captains. He's Bit of a stern warning here. Any more of that, there'll be more cards handed out.
Do it again, boys, or I'll talk to you again.
You may have picked up the tongue-in-cheek comments there from one of the benches. Clearly felt it wasn't enough to just have a chat to the players. Fast throw by Scott finds Arneson, and now Moreton City switching it over and looking to break. Given away by Safra Singh. As Scott flicks it on, looking for Safra Singh, who takes on Deng. And that is kept in by George Plusnin. Valkanis to Sorensen. Who gets the advantage, a few tugs there to try and slow the break down. And every time Brisbane do get a free kick, they're happy to slow the game down, reset, perhaps see if there is a chance to send the ball long to some of their big men. Now Tom with a nutmeg, but unfortunately didn't reach anyone for him. Canosa spreads it into the middle. There's a few arms, a few tugs. The game getting rather physical before half time. Given away far too cheaply by Moreton City. Canosa into Valkanis, who threads a ball through. Valkanis looks like he's winding up a shot. He does hit it. Recovery from Deng there, puts it out of touch. Amantidis out to Canosa. More seemingly happy to keep the ball for a bit before the break, get into the sheds and discuss how they can keep this scoreline for another 45 minutes here at Meakin Park. With what's been a strong first half performance for the Raw, who really do need a win here today. Of course, a loss wouldn't mean relegation, but it would really put them in a tough position, with Lions up next on the opposite end of the table to them. This is one that they really need to try and get something from if they can. Scott down the right-hand side to Walters now, who's driving at the defence, surrounded by 3 orange shirts who force it out for a throw-in. It does seem the case that when Moreton City do get in those attacking positions, they're often doing it through a longer ball or a counter, and they are swamped by orange every time. Joseph Scott providing the best attacking threat for Moreton City. He has driven at that right-hand side of the field, taking on Raw's left back, Roman Canosa, several times during the game, but Canosa holding him out so far. And that is it for the first half here at Meakin Park. The Brisbane Roar 1-0 up against Moreton City. Niall Tom in the 32nd minute, making the most of a long ball by Taj Sorensen. We will be back with you on FQTV in around 15 minutes time for this crucial game at both ends of the table after these messages.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give. At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Future game is changing, and so it's really important for us to understand that we're not developing players for the here and now, it's for the future.
It's extremely important to have an identity as a state. There's some key characteristics that we identified as being really important to Queensland players. The first one is creative, which refers to a player's technical ability, their base level technique and their X factor qualities. Second is courageous, how players influence the game, their levels of effort, their absolute desire displayed on the pitch. And then there's competitive, so their winning mentality, and that's got nothing to do with winning games. And that's a never say die effort, which is a hallmark of Queensland players in the past. It's something we want to continue to preserve.
That sort of frames everything you look for in a Queensland player. It's really important for every fan of every club, for every member, for every player to understand what it means to be a Queenslander, lean into the nature of the Queensland spirit. I think this is the most exciting time for youth development in a long time in Australia. We've seen so many young Queenslanders move on to bigger and better things. We've seen so much national team representation, and we've seen a massive shift in terms of the focus on youth development in a professional sort of setting within the A-Leagues. So if you're a young Queenslander, it's our job at Football Queensland to ensure that we're giving every opportunity to players to reach that stage and support talent wherever it may be to reach the higher echelons of the game.
I think football was always my thing, yeah. I just loved it. Yeah. I love being a part of the team and I love winning. Yeah. I played for Warriors in Townsville and it was really good and I learnt a lot and I felt like I was just having fun. I was really nervous at first because I'd played against these girls all growing up. Like I'd always been in the Townsville team, they'd been in the Metro teams, and I was really nervous because I didn't know whether I was good enough or whether I was just like overreaching. With the right support and the right coaching and the right programs to be identified, like carnivals, you can definitely get spotted and you can do it. From there, it's just how much you want it, really. The Queensland State Team program has helped me believe in myself because a lot of the time when I don't believe in myself, I don't perform as well, and that's probably what's let me down. Off the field, I'd say just like becoming a better person and more mature and friendly and outgoing, and I feel like helped me bring me out of my shell, I guess, yeah. I feel really, really grateful and really honoured that I've been selected and that I've been seen and identified to be good enough to play, just to have the opportunity to play in front of national team coaches, and I just feel like super confident, super eager. It's really good to see my kind of progression from not making it at all to making it. The Queensland State Team program can really help push you into the A-League teams, the Premier League teams, the Matildas representing your country, and that's something that I aspire to do. I think just the level of coaching and the intensity and playing in a better team definitely makes you a better player, and you kind of understand what you have to do to get to that level, and it's, yeah, really good.
How do I finish this one? One straight off.
And welcome back to FQTV at Meakin Park for the second half between Brisbane Roar and Moreton City, where Moreton's premiership chase meets Brisbane Roar's fight to escape the bottom two. The Roar currently 1-0 up in this one. Niall Tom put in his side ahead on the half-hour mark with a great finish off the back of a Sorensen through ball. Paul Ayres with you in the commentary booth here as the second half looks to get underway. The Roar, the better of the two sides so far. A pressing game which has stopped Moreton City playing out from the back. And Moreton kickoff, sending the ball long from the goalkeeper Foster. Flicked on by Tom, finds Reece Williams. Perhaps should have taken that one himself, but it is back with Tom. And somehow that ended up with Tom getting on the end of that ball, and it is a corner for Brisbane. A good start inside the first 40 seconds here at Meakin Park in what is a huge game for the Roar in terms of their fight for survival. They need to pass both, at the moment, Gold Coast United and Magic United. 3 points behind Magic, but with a better goal difference. 4 points behind Gold Coast United after their shock win against the Gold Coast Knights yesterday. Sent in towards the back post by the Roar. It is Deng. Huge chance and a great save by Foster. What a save. They still can't get it out, Moreton City. And that was Aaron Morris, an instant impact off the bench at halftime. He's Safra Singh now on the left-hand side, waiting for support from Murphy. Drives it across the box. It's a little bit too high for Marquez, but he retains possession. Looks for Arneson, who went to play it back to him, but has kept the ball himself now with the captain, Sayers, who brings the ball back. Moreton trying to get some control early in this first half after what was a shaky start and what's been a shaky game for them so far. A cross in, and that is a Moreton City corner kick.
Make sure you protect your goal front. Let him play ball.
Joseph Scott to swing this one in for Moreton City. It's a good one, and Deng gets that one out on the edge of the 6-yard box. A big break from the Roar, a fast break. Here's Harrison. Sends one into the box, but that's easily cleared. Arneson switching the ball across as Moreton look to counter themselves. A poor ball and a bit of confusion. Moreton City wanting a pass back there. However, it was not a deliberate play at the ball by the Brisbane defence as it came back to George Plusnin. A ricochet can be picked up. And a flick on the referee playing the advantage. Ooh, he has brought it back. And it's a second yellow. Handed out there Moreton City down to 10. And it's James McAnally who has been sent off. He did pick up the first yellow card in the first half that was off screen. Unfortunately, our data points are not working here today, so we were unable to confirm that till just now. But Jack McAnally, the former Brisbane City and East defender, started all 4 of the last lineups for Moreton City, sent off for a second yellow card offence, and Brisbane Roar sending this one into the box from the free kick. Deng brought down. Nothing there. Strong press from Marquez. And what a chance the Roar have now to relieve some of the pressure at the bottom of the table, get themselves off the bottom of the ladder, and fight for their survival in the NPL. It was a blistering counter-attack from Brisbane. 4 against what looked like 2, and Jack McAnally felt like he had to do something and perhaps did too much. Here's Niall Tom, the goal scorer. Valkanis to Riley Bond out on the right-hand side. Plays a low one across, and Moreton City have got that out. Joseph Scott giving the ball away. And Reece Williams wins his side a throw-in in a dangerous position. The Royals certainly will be invigorated by that decision to send off Jack McAnally. Less than a few minutes into the start of the second half. Moreton City with a huge uphill battle to get into this one, where a win would help them keep pressure on the top and catch up on Peninsula Power, who fell to defeat against the Lions yesterday in the battle of the top 2 at Jerson Lagos in that game, 65th minute. Just 3 minutes after coming on, getting the winner for Lions. And of course, you'll be able to catch all those highlights on FQTV. Looking for Murphy over the top, but the Raw happy to take a throw. Safran Singh caught the Raw defense sleeping. Nearly got one in the box. Riley Bond waking up just in time to get the block on, but it is a corner. And it's those sorts of moments where the youth of Brisbane Roar, perhaps lacking that experience to stay as switched on as they possibly could in those moments. Swung towards a back post. George Plusnin with an interesting save, slapping the ball out off his own goal line at the back post. Under a lot of pressure there in a dangerous corner, which now sees Brisbane Roar attacking on the counter again. Arneson retrieves it though. Ball over the top to Marquez. Walters. Little too much on it. And George Plusdin collects that one. So the Raw to slowly build out again.
Especially as a child. What? They're amazing. Is it because they're potatoes? What would you put fries? Fries are made out of potatoes. No way.
She wants to swap nuggets.
No way. Nuggets are too worse.
Moreton City now with a chance from the free kick. Looks like Sayers and Joseph Scott over the top of this one. Here's Sayers and it's blocked by the wall. Plenty going up for it. The ball still scrambled in front of goal and a chance for Moreton City there. And it's out by the Raw. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to make a correction. It was not Jack McAnally that was sent off earlier. It was Donnelly Fagan, number 14. Confusing that with number 4, so that's a mistake on my part. Unfortunately, our data systems are not working today, so we did not have the first yellow card logged. So can confirm it is Donnelly Fagan that is sent off. Jack McAnally is still on the field, as you'll see he's number 4 over on the right-hand side of your screen right now. Great touch for Safran Singh to Walters, back towards Safran Singh, and it's blocked on the line and has somehow come through to the gloves of George Plusdin, who wastes no time throwing the ball out to the Raw, who really want to put this game to bed. They've got the one-man advantage, they've got the one-goal advantage. Bit of fortune there as the ball ping-ponged between defender and striker in the area, found its way through to Plusdin. And if only that header there was in a forward direction from Reese Williams, they could have been through again. And that's Safran Singh coming off for Moreton City. Damien Anderson on as Moreton City chase the equaliser here. Here's Niall Tom breaking onto the right-hand side. A step over and across the box. So close for the Raw getting the second. And Anderson there with his first contribution, getting the ball out. Albite for a throw-in. Moreton City will be happy to, I guess, get the ball away from their goal. That's across from the Raw towards the back post. Well retrieved by Reese Williams, who puts it across the face of goal, across the 6-yard box. The Raw couldn't get on the end of that one. Given away again, the Raw maintaining possession with Valkanis now to Reese Williams. Riley Bond across the face of goal. And another corner for the Raw. The corner count mounting up here. The Raw not in a rush to take this. And they go short to Valkanis. Here's Sorensen. Looks to dribble his way through. Can't. Dispossessed. Moreton City charging up the other end now. Ball given away again. Valkanis getting his body in the way. And it's a Moreton City throw-in. Real fight from the Raw from the first whistle here today. They know what's on the line. They know that result yesterday between Gold Coast United and Gold Coast Knights really damaged their chances of survival. And a win here, while not essential, will be really needed with just 2 more rounds remaining in the NPL. Sorensen towards Tom. The flag was up for offside. I believe Foster could see that in the corner of his eyes. He did not seem ready to make the save. Not throwing himself in front of a Niall Tom strike from that distance if you don't have to. A strong game from Valkanis in the midfield, who had his first team start recently. Foster coming out there, heading the ball dangerously, nearly giving it away. Very hard to judge those balls that bounce or look to land on the edge of the area when you're a goalkeeper. But he's back with Valkanis. And that's a tough challenge by Riley Bond. Leaving a little bit on Joseph Scott, who is down at the moment. The follow-through impact there of a fair but strong tackle. A tackle which really highlights the amount of effort and passion Brisbane are putting into this one. They know it's a critical game. They've got Lions up next at the top of the table. So they really need to try and get all 3 points from this one. Even a draw will not be sufficient for what they're looking for with just 2 rounds left. And at the moment we are heading towards an upset. If we look at the head-to-head history between these two sides. Earlier on in this season, Moreton 6-0 at home over the Raw. Marquez Waters with a hat-trick. And then in the Kappa Pro Series, a 4-2 win for Moreton with a Waters hat-trick again. 2 trebles against the Roar this campaign. Last season, the Roar didn't get a win over Moreton. That was a 2-1 win and a 1-1 draw. And in 2024, it was a Moreton double again. So they've been waiting a while, the Brisbane Roar, to take the points from Moreton City. And could this be the day?
There should be a floating VAR right there in the background. If they had a big, like the, you know those screens in the box? You know those big screens that for the replay? What's those called?
Plenty of shirts being tugged there. But it looks like it's being brought for a throw. Sayers over the top to Waters. And the flag has gone up. Riley Bondi's down in the corner of your screen now. Well, was in the corner of your screen, but he is down. Medics coming on to have a check on him. It could just be cramp. I didn't see any impact there, but this will mean he'll have to step off the field momentarily.
Wait, the bird can be the VAR.
Oh, yeah.
Like the bird can talk. I know. No, I know. The birds could like go in a pattern and then try to replay what happened using the birds. Am I eating? You can fly.
Now, the last 5 fixtures, both these sides have been on similar form, but one thing that did stand out to me when looking into this game is Brisbane Roar have been banging in the goals over the last 5 games. 11 goals. They have conceded 9, but that's the same amount of Moreton City have. And for a side at the bottom of the table, 11 goals is a pretty good return from 5 games. You'll surely agree. 2 a game, or more than that. Certainly not the behaviour of a side that is going to go down without a fight. And here they are again, pressing for their second goal. Sorensen dragging it across. Valkanis with the dummy to help his side keep possession. Bond, and a shot over the bar by Canosa from quite a distance. Oh, that's nearly given away very cheaply. And you saw there with Nathan Foster's side, 1-0 down, not sure where to play the ball out. Does he go long? He obviously wanted to go short there, but the way the Roar had set up had caused them so many problems. He ends up playing it across to his defender, and they nearly give the ball away, and that's happened many times in this match so far, where the press of Brisbane Roar and the positioning, both the forwards, has caused problems. And that's flashed across the box. Still a chance for Harrison. Canosa sends one towards goal, and it is another raw corner. Valkanis is down. Oh no, it's Aaron Morris down in the box, but he's brought back to his feet.
What does it taste like? Describe it. Like salty chocolate or what?
Reese Williams and Valkanis heading over towards this one. Looks like they're going to want to take it short. Rather obvious though, and Moreton City have pushed out. We'll probably see it sent into the box now, I would imagine. And it is Deng claiming he was grabbed. The referee not interested. Canosa now with the ball. Here's Scott no, he's back to his feet. Sorry, Raftery there, back to his feet after the challenge. Did initially look like he wanted to claim the foul, but the ball's still in his path. Choice words there for the Brisbane Roar player, Yanni Valkanis. Obviously not agreeing with him going to ground. Oh, and a great break. Aaron Morris is on. And it's in. The substitute puts the Brisbane Roar 2-0 ahead. 72 minutes in. And the Roar's fight for survival takes another positive step as Aaron Morris slots it past Nathan Foster. 2-0 at Meakin Park. Moreton City with it all to do to get back into this one. And Raw preparing another substitution now. Jackson O'Reilly coming on for Riley Bond, who's put in a shift for the Raw. And with the result remaining the same, the Raw are lifted off the bottom of the ladder in the NPL. Not in safety yet. They still have to catch either Rochdale or Gold Coast United. Gold Coast United would still be a point ahead. But this result would be enough with their stronger goal difference to get ahead of Magic United off the bottom of the ladder. And given away there, Reese Williams driving towards goal and possibly would have won a corner if he had not committed a foul as the ball was running out of play with his trailing leg. I don't think Isaac Karuna was going to catch up to that one. Parkan is trying to apologise to Aidan Raftery there, but he was having none of it. We're into the final 15 minutes nearly here at Meakin Park. A surprise result. at the moment. Brisbane Roar 2, Moreton City 0. Niall Tom opening the scoring in the first half on the 32nd minute. And then substitute Aaron Morris doubling the lead for Brisbane Roar just a few minutes ago. Of course, a big effect on this game was just after half-time. Emery Donnelly Fagan sent off with his second yellow card in a game where his side were already struggling to keep the ball for any extended periods of time. And that's put Moreton City under exceptional pressure in this half. Oh no, Tom possibly through. Left for Harrison, who Nathan Foster thinks came in late on him and sort of chests him to the ground. But anything like this, it works in the Roar's favour.
Give him a card for diving.
It brings down the clock. Plenty of hands over Niall Tom there, but the referee happy to let it go. Here's Adam Raftery. Fights his way out of space. Or into space, sorry. But that's given away cheaply to Harrison. Zachary Harrison driving towards goal.
How many times? The dickhead again.
And the physio being waved on here for another player down. It's a Moreton City player in the build-up to that chance.
Keep the count, Paulie.
You'd be confident to say that Seko Dramandi, the Roar interim coach, will probably stick with this lineup when they face the Lions next week and possibly going into a pivotal final game of the season for the Roar. 2 goals and a clean sheet so far, their first clean sheet in a while for the Roar. And the Shark being brought off for Liam Byrne. caught in a shark net of orange today. The Brisbane Roar keeping him to very little amount of chances up front. Perhaps his best coming when it turned out he was flagged for offside, but given away by Foster. Murphy playing one through, and Deng happy to send that one airily and out into the offices at Football Queensland HQ. They'll be on the roof looking for that ball on Monday morning. Jack McAnally playing it up to Anderson, who tried to thread it through. Smart goalkeeping by Pulston, dragging the ball back and then picking it up as he can. The ball coming from Moreton City over the top and just buying his team a few more seconds. A few more seconds closer to pivotal 3 points in this relegation scrap that the Brisbane Roar find themselves in. Now Tom winning that one back, and he strikes it. Foster couldn't keep hold of it. It's back up and he grabs the second. Raftery now looking to get a ball in. He's trying to take on. And now he's getting swamped by Orange with very little options to get the ball out. If he can win a corner here, it'll be very impressive. Not sure the referee knows himself where that one was meant to go. Now Aidan Raftery in a bit of an argument, the ref calling him back over, and the Roar buying themselves a bit of time here by baiting the Moreton City players. Now just 2 rounds remain for both these sides after today. Brisbane Roar with top of the table lines up next, and then a crucial game here against Gold Coast Knights. Whereas Moreton City face off middle of the table Olympic away next weekend, and then a top of the table clash against the Lions to finish things off before the finals. And regardless of whether they could catch them or not. Going in with a victory there would obviously bring you great confidence going into the final series. And of course they can't catch them. Moreton City on 36 points, and it looks like it will stay that way. Lions 47 points at the top of the ladder. Wedge between them is Peninsula Power on 43 points. Meanwhile, at the other end of the table, Brisbane Roar will be on 16 points today, just ahead of Magic United on 16 points, who have a worse goal difference, and then Gold Coast United in the first safety position on 17 points, just 1 point ahead, but with a superior goal difference to both of the teams they are fighting against relegation with. Rochdale Rovers are not that much further away. They're on 18 points, and they're the sides which are at risk of going down. Of course, 2 of them will, and there's 2 rounds remaining. Make sure you join us over the next 2 weekends of FQTV action to find out who that will be.
He hasn't controlled the game.
And the other goal throws right and then storms all the way. And then it's goal versus goal.
Damien Anderson back to Arneson, who gives the ball away. But one back again by Raftery, who finds Murphy on the left. James Murphy playing the ball back to Dylan Manaki, who's didn't start today, but has come on and unfortunately not been able to make the difference Moreton City were hoping for. Although his job made no easier by the fact his side going down to 10 men. Aaron Morris now on the break. There is a substitute who did make a critical difference. After coming on, he grabbed the second goal to give the Roar a bit of a cushion in this one. And really knocked the stuffing out of a Moreton City side who just haven't been their usual selves today. Max Stefanaris on the sideline now for Roar. Looking primed to come on. To see out the final few minutes for his side in what will be a huge win. The first time they've beaten Moreton City in a number of years. Reece Williams now just keeping the ball, no rush to get dispossessed. McAnally back to Maneki. Moreton City just struggling to work the ball up the field. Into injury time now. The Brisbane Roar just moments away from their first clean sheet of the 2026 NPL season. And what has been one of their best performances of the season. Charlie Parkins sending that one over the top. And a crunching tackle between Maneki and Williams, and it looks like Williams has gone to ground. As the clock ticks away here, Brisbane Roar 2, Moreton City 0. A very strong performance by that man in the very middle of your screen, Iani Valkanis, making his senior Roar debut recently, and he's controlled a lot of this game from the middle of the park. Of course, the Roar have Sydney FC soon for their senior side in the Australia Cup, so whether he remains available for the last few rounds of the NPL is yet to be seen. But they could certainly use him the way he's played today. Maneki up to Raftery, who does manage to spin his way through, and he is chopped down, and that is a free kick. Perhaps one last chance for Moreton City to grab at least one back here. Arneson carrying the ball forward into the final third. And that's given away again. Dylan Maneki trying a through ball, but it's gone out for a throw-in. Max Stefanos doing well to force that ball through to Aaron Morris, and Now, Canosa with a shot. He's had a few today. He's blazed a few over the bar. Ref having a quick look at his watch there. This might be the final whistle from this goal kick. Moreton trying to thread one forward in the final seconds, but the Roar happy to send it back towards their end, and it is another free kick. Arneson brought down. Raftery across to McAnally. Moreton City with the ball, but not where they would want to have the ball. At 2-0 down with moments to go. Aaron Morris sent on the left-hand side, but happy to hold it up. He's not looking to try and take on the Moreton City defence. He just wants his side to keep the ball and see this one out. A huge 3 points for the Roar if they do. Parkin back to Deng. Niall Tom, the goal scorer in the first half, who manages to keep hold of that, surrounded by 4 Moreton City shirts. And eventually they have enough there to dispossess him. He has had a strong game for the Roar with his pressing, his hold-up play. And of course, his 5th goal of the season earlier. And Harrison there, heading the ball forward towards Aaron Morris. Swung in by Canosa towards the back post, flicked on, and a Roar throw-in, which should be enough to see this game out. Of course, not in a rush to take it. Why would they be? 2-0 up, 3 points, and a crucial result in the relegation battle at the bottom of the NPL ladder. Canosa looked like he was winding one up again. Thought better of it. He's kept the ball and he's heading towards the corner flag now, just shielding off Damien Anderson. But they do enough, Moreton City, to force Brisbane back towards the halfway line.
Yes.
Moreton City keeping the ball, but not able to break down the Brisbane Roar lines. They've been kept to very few chances throughout this game, but here is Murphy. Not quite enough left in the tank to get on the end of that one. Entering into the 9th minute of injury time now. The referee certainly adding on every second of what was a few times players from either side ended up on the floor. George Plusnin will be sending this one long. Cut out by Valkanis. Sent up again by McAnally. Drops again Back again by Volcanis. And enough's a substitution now for the Raw. Jack Flanagan. His first appearance on the Raw bench in the last few games.
9 minutes down there. 9 minutes finish.
And he will be replacing Yanni Volcanis in what's been a top performance by him at the center of the park. And he doesn't get a chance to touch the ball though, Jack Flanagan, because that is full time at Meakin Park. Brisbane Raw and Moreton City. It's over here. 2-0 to the War. 2-0 to the Brisbane Raw. Result that breathes new life into their fight for NPL survival. And Moreton failed to make up ground on the top. While the Raw take belief into next weekend's trip to Lions. From Meakin Park, I'm Paul Edds. Thank you for joining us on FQTV. And we'll see you next weekend for round 21 of the NPL.
Was any sleepover?